All right, KLA Corporation, KLAC is the ticker on the NASDAQ. Q4 numbers came into our database over the weekend, and the numbers were even better than I expected, which is awesome because we've liked the stock. It's one of our top ideas in 2019, and going forward, we haven't trimmed it, we haven't done anything, we're just holding it, and still looking good, especially after this Q4. It's really interesting, and I think I may have at least a speculative idea of why. And it's a semiconductor, but it's a semiconductor supplier, really. They don't actually make semiconductors. They supply the equipment that makes the semiconductors, and it's really the science behind this stuff, how this stuff really works. And their customers would be Intel, Taiwan Semiconductor, those sorts of things. So this is the speculative piece. I don't know this for fact, but we are winding down 4G, and now we're starting to get into the 5G. So perhaps some of their clients are ramping up the 5G, which hasn't really hit the consumer market yet, or it's not really out there, but it's coming. And maybe even before that, you got to build them and get prepared. So maybe the contracts with KLA are starting to come a little early. So maybe KLA is a bit of a leading indicator. So I don't want to put too much into that, but I'm speculating that's what's happening because these numbers are just they're really astounding. So let's jump into our model, and you'll see return on capital. Now remember, the white is annual, and then the blue is the trailing 4 quarters. So as you can see, it got even better. Oh, and I said Q4. I should say the December quarter. Their year end is actually June, so it's actually Q2. But I think you know what I meant. Q4 as in December. Okay. So even compared to June, which is, as I said, their year end, there's a 22% return on invested capital. And now with 2 more quarters, it's turned into 25. When the rest of the industry is rolling over, it's really remarkable. Let's look at the financial statements more directly. And we're going to see, there we go. Here's some growth. Go back to March. So this is March to March, 7.4% growth in revenue. June to June, 17.6. And then September, 29.3. And then December, 34.8. And this is a period of where things are turning down. I'm going to compare this now to Applied Materials. Let me flip over to Applied Materials. And this is more typical of the industry right now. This is a good company. I really like Applied Materials. You can see good rates of return since really, other than 2019, pretty solid. Bumped up a little bit in 2017, 2018. And then came down in 2019. That's what the industry's been doing. That's just the way it's been. Every single company we look at is like that in any semis or related. So Micron, Taiwan Semiconductor, even Intel a little bit. And the stock came down a little bit. So returns, come down a little bit. 4G is kind of winding down. 5G is going to ramp up. So before the ramp up, there's a little bit of a wind down, and this is typical. So it's funny how the return and the stock kind of are acting the same here, and now the stock has actually taken off again, and we're still waiting for the return to come back in this case, but by all indications that is going to happen. So let's look at the revenue growth for Applied Material. And remember, we had 29 and 34 in the last 2 quarters. Well, this one's minus 14 and minus 0.1. And Applied Materials and KLA are direct competitors. They're very similar businesses. And there's not much difference between the two of them in terms of functionality of what they do for the semiconductors. So that's remarkable to me. By the way, I like both. I have no problem with Applied Materials. But if you just said you could only own one, I'd definitely go with the KLA. I mean, the consistency of the results, no downturn when there was supposed to be a downturn in the semi space. I mean, it's remarkable. So there you have our hypothesis on KLAC on NASDAQ. Go semis, 5G. Let's get this ramped up. Thanks for watching our investment video. If you want to improve your portfolio returns, simply subscribe. Or if you're an investment advisor or a retail investor and you want help with your portfolio more directly, we can help you with a managed account and manage each and every trade for you.